Coach, I guess maybe just a general observation. It seems like some great things happen, but some teachable moments. Maybe that's in your wheelhouse as a coach. So how would you kind of assess that?
Yeah, I think there was a whole lot of good. I'm proud of our guys for their energy, man, their competitive spirit, the toughness played with. But there's so many things to clean up, and I think that's the biggest takeaway is that you got a chance to go win the way we won. But we're going to need to play better, play cleaner, and that's what we're going to look forward to as we get back into it.
Coach, you talked about the energy, and a lot of these guys have been through a lot the last few years, and just it seemed like from the sidelines and the play on the field, those guys were really excited to play today. I mean, what's your thoughts on how they've handled that in day-to-day, and especially today in their first game?
Yeah, I think our guys understand, man, that we want to have fun doing it every single day. We want to have fun every single Saturday. You get so few opportunities at this thing, and to have the ability to come out and open the season at home, our energy should have been through the roof, and we should have played as if we were having fun. And so that was the expectation. Again, I love where our guys are mentally and how much we've come together in a very short amount of time. We're going to need that as we get going later on in the season.
During training camp, a lot of your defensive players talked about Hutzler wanting them to fly around, be around the ball. And like Isaac Smith did that a lot tonight, and I think he had 10 first-half tackles. Just talk about what you saw from him.
Yeah, I saw a guy playing the game the way it's supposed to be played. You know, a guy that is violent when he gets to the football. He is playing incredibly hard, got plenty of things to clean up, but that part of it, man, is evident. And so if we can get 11 guys every single snap playing that way, I think we got a chance to get done what we're trying to get done.
Coach, I know it's kind of fresh on your mind, but just a little bit, what did you see from your guys tonight that you liked, and what did you see that you didn't like that you may really want to improve on going into this next week?
Yeah, there's plenty of things that we have to clean up. You know, offensive, you look at it, there's whether it's the 4th down non-conversion and the detail that we played with there, whether it was some of the penalties where we have opportunities for chunk plays and it just made the drives harder, the fact that we get down there in the second half and you know, we don't end up scoring a touchdown and then we end up botching a field goal. Those are things to me that are incredible teaching moments for us to understand, man, we got to play better, we got to play cleaner. The expectation is when we get down there, we score touchdowns. So why didn't we do that? And then we've got to be able to go execute and go kick a field goal. I think defensively, as you look at it, we did some great things. At times, they had drives going. We found ways to get off the field. The only drive, obviously, that we want back is the one right before half, as they're able to go down and finish that drive and go punch one in. But again, so much good, but so much to clean up. And that was the message in the locker room. We know that the expectation is going to continue to be, man, we got to be better. We got to play better. We got to play cleaner. Our guys want that. They understand that. And I think that's the best part about it.
Coach, Jordan Mosley hadn't done a whole lot in a Bulldog uniform before this year, but a lot of guys in fall camp talked about the work that he'd made and the progress he'd put in. What did you see from him tonight? Obviously, he created that explosive play right off the bat.
Yeah, I saw exactly what I thought I would see. I really did. I've got incredible confidence in that guy. And to me, he's a guy that's got a chance to have a really, really good year. He is a pro. Every single day, the way he goes about his business is going to give him an opportunity to be a really good player. And it's a guy that's got ability too. So excited for him to be able to go get some production. And as we build this thing, man, we're going to need 5, 6, 7 guys to have great production in that room, again, for us to be able to go do what we want to do.
Jeff, Blake, I mean, you know, phenomenal first half and those 35 points in the first half. I mean, what do you kind of take away from an offense like that when, you know, everything's clicking and how do you really even know what you need to improve on when things are going so well offensively in the first half like that?
Yeah, there were still some things in the first half that were incredibly muddy. We could have played a lot cleaner. Again, we had the 2 penalties that were back-to-back that should not ever happen. The ball was on the ground too many times. And so for us, like, we've got to take that and understand that it is a very fine line being on the right side and the wrong side of things. And so, again, Blake knows that. I think our entire unit, our football team knows that, and that's what is going to be the attention of, you know, all week.
Hey, Coach, here in the back right. Congrats on your first win. Kevin Coleman seemed to provide a spark on special teams early on, and obviously that big touchdown in the second half. What did you see from him that stood out to you in his first game with you guys? And And also, if you don't mind asking, me asking, why'd you change your hat color at halftime?
Yeah, so Kev is a guy that we knew we were getting a guy that had really good return ability, and that was a huge thing for us as we were in the portal in December. We knew we had to be able to go get a very electric slot, love Creed, and that gives us the ability to have Kev and Creed playing in the slot, both guys being return guys. So we've got two guys right there that got a chance to be really, really good players for us. So I thought Kev would have the ability to make some plays in teams and then on offense tonight. He did that. So proud of him. And then I changed hats because the white one was soaking wet.
Coach, right here, Dylan Flaveau. Obviously, Elijah Cannon finished that game with a pick six right there at the end of the game, and then Isaac Smith had an impressive performance as well in the secondary. What would you kind of evaluate the secondary's performance overall?
Yeah, I thought there was a lot of good. Again, when you look at it, you want the drive back right before the end of the half where they go down, they make some plays, they convert on some third downs, they throw and catch in some pretty tight windows. We got to do a little better job challenging at times. But again, I saw guys playing the game the way we want them to play, flying around, hats to the ball, trying to get contact on the ball nonstop. And so proud of the way our defense finished, the way they finished in the second half and being able to get off the field, having the pick six, all right, them punting the football out of their own end zone and us and being able to block it and scoop and score. That is a credit to our defense finishing the way we needed to finish, which was really good to see.
Coach, two quick ones. Any preliminary report on Dinkins?
No, we'll probably know more tonight than obviously tomorrow.
Second, I know your guy wants to dominate the fourth quarter, but you get two non-offensive touchdowns there. That had to kind of ignite the sideline there. What did you feel like when the game keeps expanding, but your quarterback's standing next to you?
Yeah, it's fun to see those guys get out there and go make plays. And it's a player's game. Players got to make the plays. And so for those guys to have the ability to finish the game that way, a guy like JP, who I cannot brag on enough, a guy that's been through a ton since he's been here and is the ultimate teammate. And so for him to be able to go create the block, Rio be able to scoop it and score was a lot of fun to see. And then Elijah makes a play on the ball and is able to go house one. So, again, fun for our sideline, fun for our guys to be able to see them make plays late in the game like this.
Coach, back here on your left, just kind of talk to me about, starting your career off with a win. Just kind of talk to us about what does that mean to you personally, just getting off on the right track with your career as a head coach here at Mississippi State.
Yeah, it means a ton. I think one of the coolest things for me and for us and my family, man, we get off the bus and we get to the dog walk, and here we are week one, and our fans showed up and showed out, and it was incredible. The atmosphere, the energy, over 10,000 students show up tonight and hang with us through the rain, a true torrential downpour, all right, at times, and they did an unbelievable job of creating energy. So our home field advantage, we don't take that for granted. It's not taken lightly. So thank you to our fans, our student body, for showing up tonight and being loud and having great energy.
When you got off the plane, when you got here, your message was about showtime and putting on a show offensively. Where do you feel like this game ranks on that scale, and what you want to do here as far as putting on that show?
Yeah, not good enough. At the end of the day, again, our guys did a bunch of good. I've said that many times. We've got to play better. We got to play cleaner. The expectation is not kick field goals down there when we have to. We got to go bang them through. And then the next piece of it is, we didn't play a lot of plays offensively tonight because of some of the things that happened there late in the game, which is a great thing. But I did love the fact of how we started, but we're going to have to continue to play cleaner. Again, for Blake, really good start, and for our entire unit and our team, but the expectations continue getting a lot better.
Coach, one last question for you. I know that it's overreactive on halftime adjustments, and of course letting them down there to score in the last possession. But then in the second half, you guys had 2 straight turnover on downs. Was that something that you guys worked on defensively at halftime or something as such?
No, it was just our guys doing a really good job of coming out and playing hot in the second half. That was the message at halftime, is respecting the game and understanding we're not going to walk out there and it's just going to happen. Like you got to go play with great intent, and our guys did that. We did that defensively all the way through the second half. And again, that's probably what I'm most proud of, is what we did on that side of the ball to close the game out, and that was fun to watch.
Coach, from your introductory press conference till now, just talk about the journey that you've been on, and was it kind of a relief to finally get the first game going and get the first game over with so you can finally have that career starting as the head coach here?
You know, the journey's been great. I've said this 1,000 times. The people in our community in Starkville have been incredible. It's truly been humbling. Our fan base has been awesome, and the people inside our community, the support has just it's been incredible for me and my family. So being able to get out there tonight and lead our guys down the ramp and lead them through the dog walk and have the ability to go get our first win together, you know, again, don't take it for granted. You know, it'll be the first of many. Could not be more excited about where we are today. But I'm a heck of a lot more excited about where we're going. All right. Thank y'all. Appreciate it.